guys, I'm Lisa Childs. Welcome back to Tried, Tested, and True Instant Pot Cooking, where I share with you new Instant Pot recipes and tips every single week. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you one of the easiest things to make in your Instant Pot, hard-boiled eggs. Now, I promise once you start making hard-boiled eggs in your Instant Pot, you will never make them on your stove again. So, let's get started. All you need to make hard-boiled eggs in the Instant Pot are eggs and water. No salt, vinegar, or any of those other tips that you might think. Even without those other hacks, these eggs will peel faster and easier than any other method you've ever tried before. So let's get started. I've got 2 dozen eggs here that come straight from the fridge. You don't need them room temperature, just straight from the fridge. And we want to stack them on the trivet. I like using my steamer basket, but if you don't have a steamer basket, then just use your trivet. You don't want the eggs sitting in the water. I've actually got a discount code for this Instant Pot basket if you want to check it out. The code is IPCooking15 on Amazon, and I'll link that below. So I'm just going to assume that you don't have a basket, and we are going to just start stacking them in the Instant Pot on the trivet. Now that we have our eggs in the Instant Pot stacked on the trivet, notice that I didn't put them towards the outside edge of the Instant Pot as much. I kind of tried to stack them up and in the center. Next, we are going to add 1 cup of just regular temperature, cold, whatever water in our Instant Pot. This is one time where I do not recommend you add more than 1 cup of water. The reason is because if you have like 2, 3, 4 cups of water in there, it is going to have way more pressure, way more heat, and it will overcook your eggs. Make sure you have your sealing ring in your lid. It's nice and snug. Put the lid on. Turn your knob from venting to sealing. And then there are countless times and methods that you can do for your Instant Pot hard-boiled eggs. If you go online, every single person will tell you a different time. However, on my blog, I did an air fryer and Instant Pot hard-boiled egg test where I tested different times, saw the texture, saw the taste, and my preferred time is 2 minutes on high pressure with a 15-minute natural pressure release. I think that doing the high pressure for a short amount of time and then the lowish, the releasing pressure for a longer extended period of time just resulted in a softer white, a tender yolk, and it was just a lot better than the 5 minute. Like you'll hear 5, 5, 5 or 6, 6, 6. But this is my preferred method. I think it results in the best tasting eggs. Depending on where you live, the freshness of your eggs, your altitude, it may be a little bit different every single time. One time I went up to Idaho for a trip at Bear Lake, and I did the same method, and my eggs were slightly undercooked because it was just a little bit of a different climate up there. And so you try it out in your hometown. Let me know what your preferred method and time of making eggs is. So I'm going to press the manual pressure cook button, and we're going to do 2 minutes. Once it registers, it's going to say on, and then it will start counting. See, now it says on. Once it has come to pressure, it will lock and you won't be able to open the lid anymore, and it will start counting down from the 2 minutes. After it has finished pressure cooking, you will see an L on the display, meaning lapse time. That is when the natural pressure release starts, and you want to wait until it says L15 to open the lid. Our hard-boiled eggs are now done. It says L15, which means it's been naturally releasing the pressure for 15 minutes. So, just going to open the lid. Oh, and since there was not a lot of water in there, the pin has already dropped down, which means it has already done a full natural pressure release. Okay, so we've got our eggs in here. If I had my basket full of eggs, I would just take this out and take it straight to the sink and cool it down as soon as possible. That's one of the reasons why they peel so easily, is because it shocks the eggs to get that peel off. Since we're not using the basket, I'm just going to take the liner out. Like, you can manually take these out one by one and put them in an ice bath, but what I prefer to do is just take this whole thing, quickly run it under some cold water, and then add some ice to it. and then just keep replenishing the water so it's cold. If you don't have ice, that's totally fine. Just run your water as cold as possible and just replace the water every couple minutes. This is what my eggs look like right now. You can see there's like one of them that's cracked, but it's fine. I'm excited to show you. Now our eggs have been sitting in this ice cold water for about 10-15 minutes, and I'm just going to drain the water. And then you can just store these eggs back in the carton that they came in. You can put them in a bowl or like a Tupperware to put in your fridge. Now this is the best part. Yeah, baby. This is the best part about making hard-boiled eggs in your Instant Pot. This is how I like to peel my hard-boiled eggs. I just take the bottom and the top, give them a little tap like this, and then I roll them. Just a little bit. If you do it too much, it will just squash it, and you do not want that. So once I do that, the shell just comes right off. Oh, see, like that. Great! Isn't that amazing? These I just like to cut in half, and they are they are perfectly done. If the yolks are gray or brown, that means that they were slightly overcooked. I like keeping these in the fridge as a healthy snack. You can peel them or keep them whole in the fridge and they'll last for like a week or so. You can chop them up into salads. They're just a really nice healthy snack. So make sure you watch my next video. It's 26 Instant Pot tips and tricks, also my Instant Pot don'ts. Okay, see you next time.